Hey everybody.
Hey.
So I actually took a day off today, kind of in the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. We are in Norman, Oklahoma. We decided to take a little bit of a road trip. This is probably 30-45 minutes away from where we live. We're going to see how many thrift stores we can hit in this one day and see if we can fill the van. You can see, I don't know, you can see, brought the big van today so that we can try to fill this thing up. So much good stuff we can find.
Oh yes.
Should be a good day. We will try to film as much as we can inside the stores. Start out this Goodwill. I think there's a Salvation Army down the street and several little mom and pop ones, right?
Yeah, and there was another Goodwill a couple miles, I think, west or east of us, so we might hit that as well. So
yeah, should find some good stuff. Hopefully, we'll try to fill it up. It's
yeah.
empty now, so we'll see what we find. We'll see you guys in there.
First item of the day, some Alley Miles, $8.29. They're really nice. You get that for sure. Let's see. Another great brand, Kalesa. Ooh, that's a cool top. Definitely get that. It's only like $6 too. Yeah, $6.29. Get that. Another Alley Miles. A little bit worn, but not too bad. I think it's kind of supposed to be like that. Get that. You gotta love the women's tops. Shaquille O'Neal. Usually not worth a ton, but as you can see, it's always really big sizes, which I think is the purpose of that brand.
Pretty good so far. Some North Face convertible pants.
Ooh.
It's not worth as much as they used to, but decent, you know. Found a little Fossil wallet.
Those are always good.
Yeah,
15, 20 bucks.
Perfect. Some socks. I'm just gonna look these up. They're only $2, so seem like a good deal. Same with this. I'm gonna look this up. It's a Broncos, just the NFL brand, but it's brand new. So, but it's $12.99, so we'll see. Probably won't get that. It probably won't be enough, but some Wrangler ripstop shorts that I'm gonna put these back. They were only $14.50. I just grabbed them off that rack, but I'll put them back. I promise I will. And then I found these True Spec shorts for $5.29. Also the ripstop. Those should be good. On this Honeywell thermometer, that kind of looks new. Still has the screws in the package and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell from the back, but this is worth a ton if it's new. We'll put a comp up on the screen, but it's worth a lot if it's new. We'll see. A bra, nice bra. This is $64 price tag on it.
Dang.
I typically only bra them YITTY, so that'll be good. I'll look this brand up. Jack and Jones, you know anything about that one?
So, it looks familiar. That's a really nice jacket though. I would definitely look it up.
So we'll see. This is a Free Fly 2XL
Nice.
fleece deal. And then this is a 511 Tactical. I've never seen one like this. It's
Wow.
just a hoodie, a women's hoodie, size large. So we'll check that out too. Should be pretty good. So far so good.
Man, Alley Miles Day. It's a nice button up too. Yeah, get that. That's awesome. Man, another Kalesa. That one's wild. That is pretty awesome. Lots of Alley Miles and Kalesa. Hopefully we find more really good items and different brands. So keep looking through this rack. I found like 3 or 4 in one rack so far. Be good if new. One raffler end usually is only good with a brand new tag on it, for the most part. Yep, another Kalesa. That is a lot of them. Must be all from the same person. Easy $30. Now this is a decent brand to look for called Parks Project. As you can see, It's only $3. It is really cool. Has stuff on the side here. I think I might get it. There was one comp. I think it might have been new for 20, but there's none on of that. Parks Project is really good if you find their jackets. They'll make these like fleece, crazy printed, full zips or quarter zips. I'll show a comp on my right or left. If you find them, they go for like over $100 usually. I ended up finding one a year or two ago and sold super quickly, so definitely be out on that brand. Very great stuff. Nope. Alright, ended up finding some more stuff. Another great brand, David Klein. David Klein is really good if it's the snap shirts like these. If you find just the normal tops, they don't sell for as much. They're usually a little bit slower, so definitely put that into consideration. Found a really cool looking John Mark. Nice button down.
Sleeve things, it's different.
And it's half off as well, so $3. Great deal. Those will sell for about $30. Another Alley Miles.
Sweet.
As you can see, I found 2 of them. I found like 4 or 5 of them. They must be all from the same person who donated them. Great sizes, all plus sizes. This is a 3X, and then this is a large, so not a plus, but great stuff. Should sell $30 a piece.
Found this E-Time shirt. E-Time's not as good as it used to be. These shirts are crazy expensive new. So if you see these and they're in good shape, check for pit stains and stuff, but probably $20 or so not bad. All right, keep looking.
All right, we're at our next thrift store. We are at the Salvation Army in Norman. First time I've ever been in here, and I have found really cool stuff. Found 2 Affliction t-shirts. Look at that. It's got like a little bit of a velvet feel on it. Very cool looking for only $4. Great deal. And then here's the other one. This one's super cool. And then down the back it has Mike V or Mike 5. Each of these should sell for about $25-30. Very cool, like Y2K designs. We're gonna keep looking through all of the men's t-shirts, see if we find any more of them. Dang, brand new Taylor Bird polo. $5. Make sure it's not super dirty. There's a couple like dirt marks, man. Get that for sure. Brand new. Taylor Bird is pretty good if it's brand new, or if you find quarter zips, jackets and stuff like that, they can be decent. But for $5, brand new, probably a $30-40 polo, so not bad. Let's see what other things we can find in the polos. It's kind of the same with FootJoy as well. If you find them brand new, that's the only time I would get them.
I found this Carhartt hoodie. Good XL. These always do really well, especially just $4.99 here. And then these are awesome if you ever find them. This is the military pea coat. You can see by the buttons what they've got. And then if you look on the inside, it has the military deal. Overcoat men's, 100% wool enlisted. These do really well. If you ever see these, $9.99 for this one. So I want to say they're probably $100. We'll look that up and see, but they're really good.
Nice.
It's 100% wool, so I'm gonna have to check it over really close for any kind of holes. But
Yeah, that's true.
Other than that, just great item. So far so good.
So I ended up finding an item, not quite sure if it's worth it or not. It's a really cool Fernandez Racing Speed Gear Polo, as you can see here, and then on the back it's got that on there. Very cool looking. It's only $5.99. I have no idea. Might be worth $25-30. Let me know in the comments. I'll probably take a chance on it. I saw some like jackets and stuff from that brand going for over $200-300. So if you don't know anything about that, definitely let me know. It also said Universal Studios, so it might be even from a movie. So pretty interesting. And little discount tires. Those aren't gonna sell. Alright, keep looking. Here's a new brand I've never heard of called Rara Avis by Iris Apfel. When I'm looking at the comps, as you can see, some of that stuff is going for insane money. Over $100. Look at that. I tried telling what the sell-through rate was. It was acting really weird. It would come out 150 and then 7 sold, but then you would see all of these other ones that did. So I might take a chance for $5. So I'll let you know if this ends up selling quick or sits forever. If you all know anything about it, definitely let me know. We're gonna see what other things I can find. Not as good as the Goodwill, but we'll see. Might find a Holy Grail or something there.
Alright, so found some Lululemon little shorts there. These are pretty good for $4.99, not bad. These are pretty cool. They definitely need some sweater shaving, as you can see. But they are pull-in fills. These are like French military pants. They're all wool. I didn't see any holes or anything, so not great sell-through, but they're just super cool. So we'll see what they do. The one that did sell sold for quite a bit, so hopefully those are good. But that's about all I found so far. Not a ton here for Salvation Army, so we're gonna probably eat some lunch and then maybe hit the next Goodwill, or maybe I think there's another little local thrift store we'll hit. So we're on our way.
All right, we're in this little mom and pop. Found a couple things. A really cool looking Tory Burch. No idea if that is a like brand new tag or just what exactly, but they want $30, so we'll see if I get this or not. If it is considered new, definitely get it. It's Mylene Fisher. It's only $9, so basically Goodwill prices now. And then this, a really cool Masters vest. It's $10. I was seeing some going for like $40-50. Definitely get that. Let's see. Brand new Ralph Lauren skirt. I don't know for 20, but very nice. We'll see on that. Might be too much. Huh. Let's see what else we can find in here. Jason Wu, not Johnny Was. Brand new. 15. May not be bad, but it feels like men's. I'd probably get it for 15. No idea if that's new or not. That's what I was kind of wondering. What do you think? They asking $30, so
$30.
that's why I mean. If it was new, for sure. If it's not, though, probably not.
I would say it is because of this. I don't know what Cayman, C-A-Y-M-A-N-S. You just have to look up that store and see.
Huh? Because it looks new from the inside tag and all, but
Yeah.
I'll look it up and see. You find anything?
Not yet.
Ooh, a little Sundance dress. It's $8. It's pretty plain. Yeah, I don't know. Sundance lately has been kind of iffy. Let me know what you all think of Sundance. I know like some of their tops can be really good if you find specific styles and all. DKNY. Nope.
So I found a little bit here. This is really cool looking Alley Miles.
Oh yeah.
It's a medium. It's got some tassels on it. I think these are all like $5.79. There's another Alley.
Nice floral.
Yeah. This is that IC by Connie K. Kind of a cool print.
Color block.
Yeah. Another Alley Miles. This one's a 1X, so that's good size.
Yeah.
And this is a Robert Graham, a women's one, I assume.
That is different
But
looking.
pretty cool. So I thought I'd get that just because it's different. So we'll see what else we can find. I think we're probably pretty close to done here. We'll go to where we go next.
Was it something of humanity?
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity.
So we'll see you there.
All right, kind of windy out here. We're going to this kind of scary looking thrift store. Donate a Miracle thrift store. Let's see what this is like.
the heck?
Fill a bag for $15.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Hey, how are you?
Alright, we found 2 things so far. Dad ended up finding a little Faraday long sleeve. Pretty nice. And I found just an Eileen Fisher top. They're doing a sale right now, like 15 bucks for a little bag right here. So if we find one more item, it'd end up being worth it. But it's pretty cool. A little bit creepy in here, but hopefully we keep finding stuff. Let's see.
All right, we are out of that thrift store. That was one of the scarier thrift stores I've ever been in. Very creepy, as you can see, kind of walking up and through the hallway. It was pretty creepy. We found a couple of things, but we didn't spend too much time in there.
I don't know what is the deal with churches. It's like they either look really nice and roomy, or they look like they're haunted.
Yeah,
Just
definitely
creepy.
Definitely looks like it was an old church. I don't know, it had some stained glass windows in the outside and stuff, but not well kept up by any means. But
No.
we made it out alive. So we're heading into the Goodwill now. See what we can find. This is our next Goodwill here. I think this is our 4th or 5th thrift store.
Something like that.
This will probably be the last one. We'll head on home. But pretty good trip so far. Hopefully we hit some good stuff in here. See you inside.
Alright, we're in the Goodwill and found a couple things so far. Found some Eddie Bauer. This is $6.50 down. It is $9, but usually these sells for about 35-40 bucks. They sell super quickly. I have this one and this one. This is a nice men's vest. Probably get it if I find some more great stuff. 9 is a little bit high, but they sell super quickly. Then I found a really cool looking rock and roll denim vest, and it has some really cool embroidery on it. It is also 9 for some reason, but I was seeing some comps just going for around 40, so may not be a big deal. We're gonna go through these sweaters and see if I find anything. Swannies, if you can see it right there. This is like a men's golf quarter zip hoodie. Have to look that up and see if it's worth it. Looky here, you guessed it. Another Alley Miles. It's an Alley Miles day for sure. Those feel fantastic though, which is awesome. Right at the front too. Awesome. Yeah, another one. Another Alley Miles. Tons and tons of Alley Miles. Yeah. Alright, just found a really expensive item. This is a brand called Vorme. If you ever see it, it's made basically in the US, made in Colorado. I have only ever found their t-shirts, and that was like 1 or 2 years ago. That hoodie alone is easy $100, $150 hoodie. And they're only asking $8.29. Definitely look out for this brand. Worth a tons, kind of like Arc'teryx, but maybe even rarer. So great stuff. Hopefully there's more of this. Oh, that is awesome. Seeing it has a really cool little mountain logo. Let's go see if there's any more of them. That'd be awesome.
All right, so we got a few things here. Little Patagonia t-shirt, little women's t-shirt for $3.99. Not worth a ton, but worth getting. That's something for a while. I got 3 bras, brand new. They're worth about 20 bucks a piece. I think they're $4.69, so not bad. Usually they sell pretty quick.
Nice.
These polo cargo shorts are kind of cool.
Huh.
Comps are all over the place, so we'll see. I think they're like size 33. And then 2 pair of Travis Matthew golf pants.
Nice.
For some reason the shorts anymore don't do so great, but the pants are pretty good. And then this is a brand I've never heard of. Donna Joe. Oh, Donna Joe brand. This is pretty good. Especially these ones with the pants kind of.
The skirt.
It's kind of a skirt,
thing.
but it's with the longer kind of knee-length pants. These are, I don't know if this is maybe like pickleball or something like that, but these are pretty good. So, not bad.
Pretty nice.
That's all I got. I didn't get near as much as you got. You got lots of stuff.
I didn't end up finding anything else, so.
Nothing
But
else?
that for me was fantastic item.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That will pay for quite a bit of this stuff for sure.
Yeah,
Great
that's
stuff.
a good deal.
All right, hey everybody.
Hey.
As you can see, we made it back. We made it, I guess it's been a couple of days ago that we went to Norman, Oklahoma. Hit like 5 or 6 different thrift stores.
I think it was 5. It was two Goodwills, Salvation, and then I think it was 2 mom and pop stores. So
One of those mom and pop stores was pretty scary, as you saw from the video.
that was pretty freaky.
That's probably the freakiest store we've been in for sure. We've done a couple of things in there, but we kind of got out, in and out pretty fast because it was weird. But ended up finding lots of really good stuff, as you saw. Mainly want to thank you guys. The last video we put out, the last long form video, did fantastic. Appreciate everyone that subscribed and everybody that watched. It just did great. We really appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. Hopefully you like this one really well. Like I said, we found a lot of good stuff. It was cool going to Norman. We had never been to those thrift stores, so
first time.
So it's always cool when you go and we haven't touched it before, so we always end up finding a lot of really good stuff. So it was lots of fun. We'll try to do some more of those. If there's anything else you want us to do, let us know, or if you have questions, for sure drop a comment. We liked seeing all those comments. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And just a FYI, garage sale season is coming really quickly, so stay tuned for that. We'll be putting out garage sale videos, thrift store videos. We'll try to put out 1 or 2 a week. I'll try my best to get as much as footage we can get out so y'all can enjoy it.
It's a little bit easier with the garage sales. We find some cooler stuff
and
just lots more footage and all, so maybe do some shorts as well. So again, like I said, if you want us to do something else, let us know. We're open to doing different kinds of videos. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it. See you on the next one. Bye.